Hello, good evening. Welcome to the United Vista. My name is Oakleys. All right. Manchester United 1, Brighton 2. Manchester United are out of the FA Cup. Well, it is not surprising, right? If you look at this game today, you will realize a lot of things are missing. First of all, the players, I think they are down in morale. They lack lots of confidence, except for a few players who actually impressed. And it's clear Fletcher will not be able to do this. With the players we have today, we should have been able to beat Brighton clean. This is not a matter of Mbuemo, Ahmad not being available. Brighton has been horrible this season as well. So with the players available, we should have easily beaten Brighton. So talking about the game, I think Sesko started well, fade off, and then grew into the game again. He needed to be stronger, in some of this lackadaisical movements, like they don't put in the kind of effort. Sesko is lacking in that. He gets chances, he scores a few, and then the difficult ones, you expect him to maybe struggle, he now scores it. I think Ugarte is not meant for Manchester United. Why did you sell Fred if you have to buy a player like Ugarte? Ugarte he does nothing in the team but just run around. Ugarte cannot give a pass from here to here. Like from here to here. Ugarte cannot give you a pass. He will miscue. So I don't know what kind of player that is. And I didn't understand the logic behind resting Casemiro. Like in a game like this, why don't you just play Casemiro minor? Bruno is there since the formation is different. But I don't get it. You know best, right? I think the coach is trying to experiment. But I can tell you guys one thing. Next week, we are going to be destroyed by Man City. Man City is just coming off scoring 10 goals. Now that momentum is going to carry us. So after we meet Man City, we'll be destroyed. We'll meet Arsenal, we'll be demolished. I like to be honest. And I can't be telling lies for something that's obvious. Do you see how open our defense is? Look at Euro. They gave a pass in between. You were looking at a pass, you were looking at Welbeck move. They gave him a pass and then he started reacting. What is the point? You understand? Euro, I don't know what is happening to him, but he had lots. He's not the man for us, right? He's growing into the game, but I think Heaven is far better. I don't even understand what happened. I don't know if Heaven is injured or anything, but I don't know why he's not starting this game ahead of Euro. Thank God Maguire is back. At least set pieces we might get lucky. And then defending them. Cunha is not really in the game. Mount, not yet fitness, is still struggling. Bruno, I don't know why Bruno keeps hitting the passes too hard. You want to pass the ball to your teammate that is close to you, hit it very hard. How do you want him to get it? You did that against Sesko, you did that against Cunha, you did that against Mount. Did you have intention of ruining these guys with hamstring when they stretch? Don't be doing all that. Mino, well, that's sort of a good game. And then the Lacey, he came on and it was bright. He had the movement. There's potential there. But then you're on a yellow card and then you're slamming the ball to the ground. Your second game, you already have a red card. Are we going to be having anger issue with this player? Somebody talk to him, please. You're in the senior team now. You need to behave like an adult now. You're a senior boy now. Stop acting like a child that they took his toy from his ice cream from him, right? So you need to grow up. And then Laments, a bit shaky though. I don't blame you for any of the goal really, even if I think that you might have done a little bit better with the first goal, but it's understood. You got lucky also. You almost embarrassed yourself there. So I've not been available to talk about this Amorim and sack and all that. But like I've always said, I've come to believe that it's never the manager's problem that the team is not performing. It is the players and then the board. But you can't come out and call your employers out like that and you expect not to be punished or to lose your job, you understand? So that's understandable if you get sacked for being too silly and talking a lot of things you shouldn't be talking about. You know, there are issues. If you want to have misunderstanding between your superiors, right, your employers, you talk to them off the camera. You guys will sort your things. Not coming out to claim, come on, they're paying you. You're under them. You're not something too special. You've not showed you're even special, right? But as of sacking you, I don't really think it was a time. Especially knowing that these players were not available, most of these players, and then you was managing to squeeze out points and all that. Amorim wouldn't have lost to Brighton today. That's one thing I know for sure. With the players available, we're going to beat Brighton. We could beat Brighton with this team. A team that has Bruno, Cunha, Sesko, you have Doku, you have Euro, you have Licha, you have Dalot, you have Casemiro, you have Mino. Come on. You have Zexi. Why can't you beat? Who is in Brighton? Their best player just came up later, Mitoma, and then old Welbeck. Look at Welbeck. Every time he meets Man, he's either he's scoring or he's assisting. You understand me? So I don't see how you blame Amorim for this period, especially when the board is not even going to back them up with signing a player. The guys are crying out for that. So for this team, I feel this game today, there was lack of energy, lack of intensity. The way we were playing the last 10 minutes is the way we should be playing. We started the game very well, and then we faded away and started playing bullshit, and they took over. But the opening in our defense, the kind of opening in our defense, if Man City catch us, you guys should remember I said this, with this opening I'm seeing in this defense, like Brighton players will be 3 against 4, 4 against 4, with openings. It's just that Brighton is so poor. You play Arsenal, Man City, with the way we just played today, will be destroyed. I'm telling you, they will score so many goals that we will not be able to come back starting from the first half. So it's a problem. It's a problem. We need to work on that. You know, I mean, I'm beginning to think that the 3 back is even much better. Because I don't get, there's no difference. We're still open. And where is Ahmad and Mbeumo going to play? Because I don't care the formation we are playing. These two must start for Manchester United. Ahmad and Mbeumo. So with this formation now, I know Mbeumo has secured playing top right, where Mount played. Where is Ahmad going to be? That's the problem. Of course, you can't play him right back. Where is Ahmad going to be? That's a problem there. So I don't know how Fletcher is going to figure this out, but you're going to figure it out because we cannot continue like this. Manchester United fans, please, I would like you to, brace yourself. Expect more agony in the coming weeks. Don't think that we are moving around. By the time we've gotten to February ending, we might be in 14th or 13th. Do you know why? The distance between the 4 and who's in 14, 15 is not so much. It's just a matter of losing few games and you are where they are. So it's tight. If you watch, this season is kind of tight. Go like you lose one match, you can drop from 6th to 8th. You lose 2 matches, 3 matches, you could drop from 5th to 12th. So it's going to be a hell lot of a drive for us this period. I just pray that for some reasons we're going to come out great. Manchester United, it's a club that, we can do wonders. You might not be expecting us to turn out against Man City and Arsenal, and then we might end up getting 4 points. Even if we get 3, lose 1, win 1 is okay. But we cannot afford to drop 6 points It will be horrible. We are out of FA, so let's concentrate more in finishing top 4. And thank God we'll be having Mbeumo and Ahmad back for that game. As much as I wanted them to do well as Manchester United players, somehow in my heart somewhere was wishing them to be knocked out so they can come back quick. My bad, but that's the truth. I don't lie. So now that we're coming back, we'll have more legs, somebody that can make things happen. Man City might be an easier struggle for us, but Arsenal were in serious trouble. We don't even have what it takes to stop them from scoring us goals. Every little team is scoring us, even those in bottom 3, but they're scoring us, let alone Arsenal when they need the title. So I never used to believe that Arsenal is going to win the title, but this season, I think I beg to differ. It's going to be different. All right. So don't get too hot today. I never believed that we're even going to go further in this FA. Even though it was our only realistic chance of winning the trophy. But this season is not about trophy. It's about getting the team together and getting to top 4, and then we can plan better for next season. Thank you very much.